Action. What's going on out there, YouTube? What's up, Team Hollywood? It's your boy, Hollywood Sports. If you are new to my channel, thank you for clicking on this video and welcome to the Washington Commanders Report. Guys, what I want to talk about, I haven't been on here in a couple of weeks, talking about our Washington Commanders, but I have some thoughts. We saw the game against the Jets in the beginning, how they were making so many mistakes. But the topic of this video, and I didn't know what to call it. I still don't know what to call it as I'm recording this video, but obviously you guys have the title right now. We're talking about our assistant head coach, offensive coordinator, Bieniemy. A lot of people were saying he's too tough. The rumors were going around, the players were saying he's too tough. Are you kidding me? I think I talked a little bit on this subject before, but are you kidding me? People are saying he's too tough. Do you see the lack of discipline on this team? The lack of accountability on this team for years. Practices are way too lax. You see videos on Twitter, everybody's having fun, they got music playing, they're going through the motions. And I really don't know the inside track, but he must have saw that this team needed discipline. This team needed accountability. People in the world needs accountability. Because most people in today's world, if you're not watching them, they will not do what they're supposed to do. Because they need somebody forcing them to do. They need to have pressure to get them to do what they need to do. And I'm not saying it's easy. Discipline ain't easy. Discipline, you get discipline from being serious, being motivated, want to achieve a goal, and you don't mind the discipline. You don't mind the sacrifice. You don't mind what it takes to be great. Everybody wants to be great, but nobody wants to sacrifice. Everybody wants to be rich, but nobody wants to sacrifice. Everybody wants it to be easy. Then they sit in the back of the line or in the back row and say, "Oh, that person is lucky. Oh, that person has a great life." But they sacrifice. They work hard for that. You think it's going to be easy to win a Super Bowl? Do you think it's going to be easy for Bieniemy to come in and change that offense? Do you think it's going to be easy to turn this team around and make them a playoff contending team every single year? No, they have to start out by being accountable and being disciplined. So when people talk about he's being too hard, you have got to be kidding me. He has got to bring expectations to this team. That's why I want him to be the head coach. I'm pretty sure he has a system already in place. His thoughts and his mind is already there to turn this team around and to bring the type of players that he thinks that can win them some games. We got some good players. They play hard, but they're not disciplined. They're not held accountable. They're out there just going through the motions. They're not playing with that fear, man. That fear. We got to win. I don't want to lose. Yeah, we show effort. But guys, since week three, this team has not shown any discipline, any accountability, any development whatsoever. So I don't want to hear people talking about Bieniemy is too tough. Are you serious? Okay, I'm done with that issue. We need some toughness in Washington. I think that's the secret ingredient that we're missing is accountability. Accountability and discipline, guys. Okay? So we need Bieniemy to change the attitude and the perspective and what it takes to win and how to be a professional. They're making millions of dollars and they can't be just out there. They got to be serious. If they're just there for the money, they shouldn't be on the team. Okay? All right. Now, let's get into the other subject I want to talk about is Sam Howell. Okay? I kind of mentioned this through videos when we talk about development of Sam Howell. But now I see it clearly. It is development of Sam Howell. Okay? Now, when we talk about Sam Howell being developed, He has to get experience and play time under his belt, correct? Now, the reason that is true, and I have confirmation on it now, is when you see our backup quarterback, Jacoby Brissett, come in and make it look easy. And he runs that offense, right? And we're saying, man, look at Jacoby Brissett run this offense. It looks like it's clicking. They're all on one page. It's on. They just clicking on all syllables. He's getting the ball out. Do you know why it looks so different? It's not that he's a better quarterback. It's that he just knows the ins and outs of a defense. How sometimes as soon as he gets the ball, he releases it. He knows what to expect from that defense before the ball is snapped. Sam Howell has to run through different synopses in his head, different situations in his head, and once he recognizes it, then he reacts. Okay? Not saying Sam Howell is not a good quarterback, guys. Obviously, he's a good quarterback. He has the arm. He can make all the throws. He's mobile. But it comes with the experience with Jacoby Brissett. That's all the experience that we saw when he came into the game and turned that offense around. Which shows you the plays that Eric Bieniemy is calling works. And y'all try to say he's not calling good plays. Those are beautiful plays designed to do a certain thing. But when it comes to seeing the defense and knowing exactly where he's going to go with the football, he knows how to do that. Sam Howell's not at that level yet. So he needs more game play. He needs more game development. He needs more game situations. Eric Bieniemy is always saying he's running into new situations every week. Sam Howell is running into new situations every week. Now you might say, well, Hollywood. Well, he was 2-0 at the beginning of the season. Sam Howell broke out like he was just looking good, right? Making all the throws. The team could go from the 20-yard line all the way down to the red zone and either get a field goal or score. You know why? Because the defense had not had enough time to study Eric Bieniemy's offense. They could probably pick up a few clues that they have from Kansas City, right? But he didn't really call 100% of the plays. Kansas City's coach called a majority of those plays. Okay? So, when Eric Bieniemy puts his hand-grown system together, so the league had to start adjusting. Okay? And when they start adjusting, okay, Sam Howell had to really, it slowed him down a little bit. When he started seeing disguises and different situations those defensive coordinator was throwing at Sam Howell, it slowed him down a little bit once the league caught up to what we were doing on offense. But see, Jacoby Brissett knows all the ins and outs. He knows all the trickeries. He knows all the disguises. He can just go out there and play with fluidity. Play with fluidity. And Sam Howell's not at that level yet. Okay? I still want to see Sam Howell in the game. I still want him to develop and keep playing, but at least he sees how it's supposed to look. Jacoby Brissett is the bridge quarterback to the future. Okay? Even if they start Jacoby Brissett, we would be doing good, but we got to think long term. We got to look at the big picture. We got to develop Sam Howell. Now Sam Howell has a vision or a big picture or a view of how it's supposed to look running that offense. But here, in his mind and his education about defenses and his experience is not there yet. Jacoby Brissett knows the in and outs. He knows all the trickery. He knows when he sees something. He knows all the disguises. He can just go in and react and play. Sam Howell, Eric Bieniemy said, I want you to go in and be decisive. Don't hesitate. Trust your eyes. Trust what you see. Let it rip. He can't do that. And when he tries to do that, he makes mistakes because he really don't have an understanding or deep understanding on what the defenses are throwing at him yet. He's not at that level yet, guys. He's really a rookie quarterback. Really. So as the NFL, the defensive coordinator started to adjust, Sam Howell started to struggle. That is it right there. He is not at the level of really picking apart defenses yet. Great quarterbacks know how to pick apart defenses. Okay, and the best example I can think of is Peyton Manning. He knew defenses so well, he could close his eyes and know exactly how to adjust that line, exactly how to adjust that defense, how to call those hot routes. Sam Howell is not there yet. Okay, Jacoby Brissett came in and ran that thing like a general because he's been around, guys. He knows. He's been in a lot of different teams and a lot of different offenses. So Jacoby Brissett mentally, with his experience, made it look easy. Not saying it was easy, but he knows what he's doing. He can let it rip when he get into the game. And that's where we're at with Sam Howell. I can talk forever on this subject, guys. I don't want to make this video long, but we need to keep Eric Bieniemy in his system. Even if he's not the head coach, whoever they bring in as the head coach, please keep him around. Please keep him around. Eric Bieniemy has a lot of value to this team. This guy won championships, guys. He knows what it takes. It's just all about development, changing the culture here in Washington. I'm Hollywood Sports. Thanks for watching the Washington Commanders Report, and I will see you on the next video.